welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. We're going to do a garden tour today. Now my garden is very small, but what I really want to do is give you a message today and remind you, if you didn't already know, to stop caring about what anybody else thinks about your garden. Now, as we go around, you'll see I grow things that you wouldn't expect to see, maybe in a back garden or a front garden, in pots, tubs, whatever you want to call them, that you also wouldn't expect to see. So we're going to do a little tour, and please stop caring what the neighbours think. So as usual, I'm going to start in what I used to call seedling corner or seed HQ. Now really it's kind of become, well, a place for salads over there. Now, these are ones I've just been taking the outer leaves off, so I'm going to leave them now, and then whatever grows I'll just take the whole plant to make room for new things. These apples are not doing great. I can zoom in and just show you what on earth is going on with that. Is that the heat? Never had that before. So there's more salad, some fennel and spring onions here. The spring onions this year have been absolutely fantastic. Now one of the things that I've done, which is what I was talking about when I said it's not always what you're going to see in a back garden like this. That's a tromboncino squash, and instead of having it grow up, I'm trying to get it to just dangle down. I've no fruit yet, but it is growing very healthily. I had 3 of them. I'm not entirely sure where the other 2 are. So that one's doing okay. If it doesn't work that way, I might be able to find some sort of system for it to grow up, but we'll try that first. Got some more salads here and tomatoes. Now, if you did see the video I put out ages ago, this is the tomato that was completely fried. If I can find a picture, I will stick it in now. And now look at it. And it's even got tomatoes. Oh, you can actually see, yep. I had removed lots and lots of the fried leaves. Don't know if that's in focus, but there you go. I had removed lots of these leaves, but that one is still there. It's doing all right. It's got fruit. If you fried your tomatoes even before they were green, don't panic. It can be saved. Speaking of being saved, these ones and these ones I have moved to the shade of the shed because they were totally fried. I've put them in here, gave them a really good drink, and they've bounced back. And I know there's 1 or 2 they've been completely eaten. I don't think I'll get much here, but I mean they were just flopping over. There was nothing. So a good drink, and they've come back to life. Now these are the autumn fruiting raspberries that I grow along the shed. And I keep telling people, if you've got a shed, use it. Look how much fruit I'm going to get. And the bees, even the wasps, everything, hoverflies, they just love it. So get yourself some raspberries or fruit to grow along your outbuildings as well. These are more lettuce that were fried this morning. I've brought them out, and again I've been taking off the outer leaves, so these are pretty much, I'm just going to leave them to grow now and we'll just take the whole plant. But they were totally gone, so I've given them a really good drink and they bounce back. They really do bounce back. Now this part of my garden is getting a little busy. I brought a cucumber outside. That's a market more. It's really hot here, so I thought it would do okay, just let it trail about. But I've got more squash. I can't remember what they all are. They've got labels somewhere. So I've got another squash there. Then I've got my elder cuttings, which I've just done great. Peas, which are just finishing really by the looks of it. Over here are my big tubs. One of them is an Atlantic giant pumpkin. Can you guess which one? I'll have to take them up to the allotment. Can't remember what the other one is. I think it's Turk's Turban or Jack Be Little. It could be both in there. I've got loads. Told you I sowed too many. And my celery's doing really good in there too. Other peas are very happy But wait till I show you inside the polytunnel, if it doesn't go all foggy. No, I don't want it zoomed at all. Thank you. It's very warm in here, but things are doing pretty well. That's my little tomatoes there, and if I come in I can show you they are starting to come. Some of you I know have actually finished your tomatoes. I keep telling you, we are way behind up here, at least about 3 weeks to a month, sometimes more. This big one hasn't done very much yet, but oh, there's hope, so it can stay. So I was coming in earlier and I thought, well, there must be a cucumber to harvest, and then I found this, look. So that's a little bigger than I would have liked, so I'll take that. I went down to have a look at that. I noticed these two. Can you see that one behind there? There's it there. So they're big enough, I'm going to have to take them as well. Now again, if you remember, all of these tomato plants were completely fried. They've pretty much recovered, and the fruits are starting to come on this one as well. So I'm delighted with that. Aubergines, hopeless. I've had lots of flowers and they've all just fallen off. Like this here. So I'm going to focus. I get the flowers, and there's, I don't know if you can hear the buzzing, there's always insects in here, so pollination and everything shouldn't be a problem, but then nothing happens, they die. Chilies on this side are producing well. Chilies indoors actually in the sitting room are producing even better. Not bad if that's a Hungarian hot wax, that one. So I'll wait for that one to go red. I think they do go red, don't they? So I want to show you what I've done in the front garden. Just before I get to the front, you might be wondering, why does she have an old freezer in the back? Because it's great for making compost. That's why. It's not quite ready. I've been stirring it, giving it a good mix, but totally insulated. And I was given it for some reason. I wanted it for something. I think it was just to store veg and things, but it leaked a little too much to store the veg, so I thought, well, I'll just put compost in it for the garden. Works great. There's my wee fairy pond, which I topped up today from a seagull friend. Haven't seen him come in yet. But this is one of the things I was talking about when I said you might not expect to see it in a front garden. This is an Atlantic giant pumpkin, and if we look very closely, it is actually a pumpkin. So we will have to look after this one very, very well. It's looking happy and healthy at this end. Not so much that end. We'll see what happens. It's worth a try. Now, I've mentioned once or twice at the back, it's just really, really hot, and things like salads do get fried. So I managed to salvage these tubs, and I thought, well, I'll put them in the front where it's cooler. And I've got my lettuce in these two, obviously, and I've just sown pak choy in that one because it just bolts. If I put it in the back, it's just going to bolt. It's far too hot. So this is a front garden, and do I care if people look in and see that I've got lettuce and pumpkins? No. So stop worrying about what people think and start growing whatever you want, wherever you want, wherever you can. So there you go. That's what I'm growing just now. I hope that encourages you to give it a go. Birds are going mad. And really stop worrying about what you do in the garden. Is it going to look right? What will people think? Who cares? Just go for it. If you've made it this far, even with the plane in the background, thank you very much for watching. And until the next time, you take care of yourself.